We got back yesterday, did some grocery shopping, and just stuff around the house. It's been going crazy. I am so jet lagged. I'm excited to start my power building program. Today is going to be day 1. If you guys watch this video, the program is already out, so you can download it for free. The link will be in the first description box below, so you can get it, try it out for the summer. Every single week will be a different week of workouts for my 6 weeks. And if you're wondering, my macros are going to be for this week, 60 fat, 275 grams of carbs, and 160 grams of protein. And my refeed day is going to be 40 grams of fat, 400 grams of carbs, and 150 grams of protein. Damn, just cooked my first breakfast. Almost forgot to show you guys what I'm eating. Alright, so I have 6.5 servings of egg whites with my pork and venison sausage stir fried with hummus. Don't knock it till you try, guys. And then finish it off with some Cholula sweet habanero. Got some HEB tortillas. It's like 9 in the morning. I've been awake for like 4 hours. I feel good. This is probably one of the biggest things that I missed, which is home cooking. Also catching up on some Game of Thrones because you know your boy's behind. I get to binge watch the next 4 episodes. All right, back on my smoothie game. So just made this little concoction that I kind of just opened the freezer and I was filling a smoothie, so I made one. So we have 150 grams of frozen strawberries. Frozen strawberries are the key. 150 grams of spinach, hence the green. 240 grams of vanilla milk, which is 1 cup, and then 4 Splendas. I have to give it a try. Tastes good. The good thing about spinach is that when you add it to smoothies, it really doesn't change the taste or the consistency. It just adds a lot of micronutrients to it. Yeah, so I just got to the gym. I'm about to do day 3 of my power building program. Earlier in the video, I talked about the program that I have made that's gonna be free of charge to everyone. Every single week is a different set of workouts. I got my client, Lucas here, who looks insane right now, guys. How many days out? 24. 24 days out, so 3 weeks and 3 days. And we are about to kill back. Tell me one thing that you just told me about prep. Man, at the very end.
I'm on 10 all the time. Definitely locked in. Super excited to step on stage. Ready to kill it. Okay, so the whole program is in the screen right now, and first exercise is actually 2 arm dumbbell rows. And my favorite way to do these are against an incline bench because you have no momentum, your form is really restricted, and on top of that, you can feel the muscle a lot more as opposed to just trying to use your legs when you're standing. So 2 arm dumbbell rows, we got 60 pounds, 5 sets of 6, 14 sets. So exercise number 2, after the 5 sets of 6 on the dumbbell rows, we're already pretty pumped. How do you feel on that? Definitely fun.
So, okay, normally, what do you do for like dumbbell rows?
I do just bent over rows, single arm.
And what's the difference? Like, do you prefer this one or the other one?
The other one, definitely. I feel like I can stretch more, come back. Definitely better.
So we're gonna do T-bar rows on the traditional barbell. We're gonna do 4 sets of 8 with a 1 second full pause at the stretch position. Come on.
go. Come on. Bring it. Let's go. Bring it. Bring it. Let's go. Come on. So exercise number 3 of this workout is 3 sets of 10 on seated cable rows with 2 full seconds, so 2 Mississippi, a full pause at the bottom. You don't need to utilize a contraction, just utilize the stretch. Come on. Oh, off the weight. Let's go. There you go. Full stretch. Good. Come on. So moving on to my last set. The 180, I did 180 the previous set, and I feel like it was just a little bit too easy for 10 reps. I feel like I could have gotten like 12 to maybe 13 reps. So I'm increasing it to 200 on the mix. We're feeling good today. I got my boy Lucas here, about to crush it. Lucas is serving as motivation for me today, man. Hey. Last back movement, we're gonna focus on the width. The first 3 movements have been focused primarily on thickness. We have to focus on the width. So we got neutral grip pull downs. Lucas chose this attachment. It's actually my favorite one. This is the mag grip with the angle slightly inward or slightly facing forward, but almost at a diagonal. We're doing 3 sets of 10. Next exercise, we're gonna move on to biceps, and this is probably my all-time favorite bicep movement. Dumbbell preacher curls, single arm on a flat surface, right? Most people do it on the kind of curvature surface, and actually it's a lot easier when you do on a curved surface, whereas this one goes straight up and down, playing full gravity. So no momentum, full 2-second pause at the bottom, 3 sets of 8. Second arm movement. First off, if you haven't tried that movement, the dumbbell preacher curl, what do you think? What do you think, Lucas?
Killer, man.
It's my favorite,
definitely killer.
Favorite bicep movement. So if you haven't tried it out, try it out. I highly recommend it. My arms are stupid pumped. So next movement we have, people always ask me like, what do I do for arms? I don't have like a dedicated arm day. Like my first 3 years or so, I would have a dedicated arm day, but now I just do arms like 2 to 3 exercises after all my compound lifts because it's more than enough, in my opinion, for volume. So we did 4 or 5 sets. 5 sets. So 5 sets of 8. Now moving on to 3 sets of 10 to 12 with hammer curl. Sheesh. Damn, bro. Moving on to rear delts, and we're gonna do dumbbell rear delt flies against the incline bench, just how we're doing the dumbbell rows. best angle, I promise. No momentum, all rear delts, scapula retracted. Alright, so on this program, we're trying to emphasize a lot of different techniques in how we train back. Exercises wise, they're typically all the same. The rep schemes is what's different, right? So ending our final back workout with pull-ups, we have assisted pull-ups because we're trying to do maximum reps, right? We can do body weight and do less reps, but our back is already super taxed, and so, you know, our back is taxed, the bicep is taxed, and our rear delts are taxed. But we're gonna do wide grip pull-ups, 5 sets of maximum. We're gonna shoot for 15 to 20 reps. All right, let's see how many Lucas can get. Bro, look at that back. Sheesh. Now I don't know what to do. So running through some posing with my client Lucas, trying to teach him proper transitions and slides. When you guys do slides with all physique poses, remember that each motion that you move should be one pose. So if you're in front, it's supposed to be one pose. When you're sliding to the back, it's supposed to be all one pose. However, when you're sliding, make sure you try to incorporate many different muscle groups with it. Like transition, when he's sliding to the back, he's hitting a back double bicep at the same time to be effortless, and that's how it's supposed to be done. Let's see it, bro. Okay. One movement. Oh, there you go. Oh yeah. All right, so we wrapped up a posing session, wrapped up an awesome workout. My boy Lucas is almost competing. He got a date with the Stairmaster. I don't know why he has that on, honestly. You're gonna sweat naturally, right? But we gotta really get it. Prep things. But anyways, I wanna ask you a question. How throughout this whole process, like, so Lucas has lost over 20 pounds. Throughout this whole process of like 14 weeks, yeah. So a lot of work, a lot of reconstruction on the physique, total change. What's like the biggest thing you've learned about this whole process?
Definitely proper nutrition.
Proper nutrition?
Yeah. I never ate enough carbs, did stuff like that. Meals, like different meals. It's not just like a meal plan.
Yeah. All right. So, how do you feel about your overall process working with me so far?
I love it, man. I definitely couldn't have done it without you. I feel like we're gonna bring home the gold.
Hell yeah. So, to all the viewers out there, what's like the one piece of advice that you have?
Just
regarding contest prep, because this is your first show?
First
correct?
show, yeah.
So
yeah.
What is like the one piece of advice if
just
someone
jump
would
in
ask
and
you?
do it. If you don't just sign up and do it, hire a coach, hire you, you're not gonna do it. You're always gonna put it off until next year or the next year. Best advice is just do it.
Well, that's just some pretty good advice. So I always tell people, like, for people who always want to compete but they feel like they're not big enough, they don't have enough experience, they don't know what they're doing, you just got to do it. You just got to dive in and do it. And if you do it wrong, you didn't lose. You learn from the process, right? Because you want to hire a coach that will teach you about the overall process and not just get you there, right? Not just get you to the stage, but teach you so you can learn about the process. Not just learn about your body, but learn about the things why you're doing what you're doing. So very, very important. I always tell people, like, just what he said.
The knowledge that I've learned over this 15 weeks so far, I'll definitely carry for the rest of my life. I definitely know the proper way to train, proper way to eat, proper way to do cardio. Definitely 10 out of 10 recommended.
That was such a good session. To be honest, guys, like, being an online coach and coaching people from like all over the world and not really doing it in person is such a difference in terms of like how you interact with your clients. But when I have clients in like Houston and, you know, they're doing a show or they reach out to me to like work out with them, I always make it a priority to try and work out with them because, you know, they're kind of holding me to a higher hierarchy, and I do the same, you know, like being able to absorb and like learn and meet these people from like all different backgrounds, especially because they follow me on social media and they respect me enough to hire them as an online coach. The least I can do is make all of them a priority, right? So this is what it's about, man. And honestly, like, I've already met Lucas a couple times already, but such a dope thing to do, to like work out with your clients and just meet them and teach them some stuff, and you know, stuff that you know, and maybe they teach you some stuff that you didn't know before. And that's what it's all about, man.
If you guys want a lower calorie alternative to chips, use tostadas. If you don't know what tostadas are, they're pretty much like fried corn tortillas. In this case, they're fried, but you can buy brands that are baked and they're actually zero fat. So you're essentially just eating a corn tortilla that's like crispy.
And it's delicious.
Either dip it with hummus or salsa. In my case, I do both. They're really good, man. Trust me. Got a little bit of green salsa. What you making? Back on the recipe game or what?
Yeah, I think we made this before.
You have.
Chipotle chicken. But we have an issue. We have pesto, tomato.
You mean paste?
No, pesto.
Pesto? Oh, man.
And then this is Italian herb.
Oh, use Italian herb.
But it won't taste the same.
Use it. All right, so chicken is ready. We got the chicken, we got onions, sauce on point, and gotta have the sour cream. My biceps are cramping, guys. That's how you know it's a good workout. Okay, so we gotta mix up, you know, we gotta mix it up, know what I mean? Gotta get the cream all up in there. I know it doesn't look pretty, but I promise you, it's really good. Right? I know my wife made it. Is it good?
It is good.
How's it?
A.
I'm wearing a ring. This is crazy. All right. Let me try this. Let me see if she still has her touch or not. Flavor is everything, right? Still really good, babe. You didn't like it, right?
Well, the chicken was frozen, so that's the only issue.
Oh,
It's
good.
still good.
Ladies and gentlemen, she still has her touch. How many meals do I eat on a daily basis? I'll eat a really big breakfast, and then my pre-workout meal, which is usually like an hour and a half before, is a lighter one with more carbs, like strawberries, like more simple sugars, so I'll get a good pump. That's usually like an hour and a half, something really light. And then post-workout meal is when I'll eat something big, you know, lots of protein, lots of carbs, desserts. And then in between my meals, I always eat snacks like One Nutrition protein bars or like maybe some bread here and there. Usually snack, but that's usually how I get all my calories in. You guys know my macros: 60 fat, 275 carbs, and like 160 protein. But that is pretty much it. Hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm going to enjoy this dinner with my wife the rest of the night. Be sure to stay tuned for the Powerbuilding program because it's going to be a good one. Have a great night, and I'll see you on the next video.